Hello, Kate Arbuckle here, mynaturalhappiness.com, creator of the Seeds of Change program to help you go from hamster to happiness. Founder of Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light, the boot camp and the book, helping you shed the shackles of the past, both this life and previous lives, so that you can shine your light brightly in this world and achieve your dreams, wishes and goals as you go. So how are you? How have you been? Have you had a lovely week? Happy belated solstice. Did you have fun? I had the most amazing time. I'm still like floating from the energy of it. I'm like, oh, so lovely. I really enjoyed it. So I drove my 10 minutes up the road to Avebury. I watched the King's Drummers, caught up with friends, had a bit of time just laying in the grass, just feeling and hearing the energy of everybody around me drumming and having fun. There's probably a video of me somewhere dancing with me with the drummers that I catch up with every year, and it's just a magical time, absolutely magical. So yeah, I hope you had fun. And the moonrise, I don't, if you were out watching the moonrise and the sunset on solstice, the moonrise was so beautiful, and with the following night was utterly beautiful as well, and it was just so beautiful. So I hope that you got to settle in and watch your space. I've talked about it before in a couple of the videos, but since moving I've paid far more attention to the moonrise and the moon set, and I realized it's simply because I can see the horizon here. I can go somewhere and actually see the moonrise and not look over different houses and estates with lots of night light. Where I was, there was a lot of street lights and everything, whereas here I can just go out in the dark and watch the moonrise. And it's been really beautiful paying attention to the moonrise and moon sets. Even if you are surrounded by lots of light pollution, I highly recommend just feeling into when the moon rises and sets. It's a lovely rhythm to get into. And of course it was the full moon, so, and to have the sun setting on solstice eve as the moon rose and it was a full moon was a beautiful synergy that doesn't often happen. So it felt like a very powerful moment of just pure balance in my heart. So I hope you feel into that and it supports you, that message. So update on the Facebook scenario, still no Facebook, still no Instagram, still can't get back into it. Starting to think maybe I won't get my account back. I'm hoping I'm going to. The longer it goes on, the more I'm enjoying being without Facebook, but I'm noticing how much is organised there. But the big message here, as has been the last few weeks, is if you're receiving any messages from me about Bitcoin, property investment, photography competitions, anything that seems a bit bizarre, it's not from me, it's from a hacker based in Glasgow. So I'm just paying attention, sort of reiterating that, because I saw a couple of friends at Solstice and they had thought it was me that was messaging them about Bitcoin, and it really isn't. So if you're seeing anything to do with that, it's not me, it is a hacker. Please ignore. Right, okay, so I'm having to say that week in, week out, I think. Hopefully they'll give up and move on to someone else. I think they already have, but we'll see. Anyways, so as always, I pulled out a card for the week for you for watching this video, and I'm going to start with my cards this time, and the card that I pulled from my deck of cards, which is the other way around, but you'll see why. And the card that I pulled for you for watching this video is angels. Angels. Your angels are around you now. They are watching and listening to you and your goals. They are there waiting with open arms to surround and support you in your endeavours. Are your actions in alignment with your goals? Are you ready to start the work on a human manifest level so that they may step in and support you on an ethereal level? Are you taking those first steps in the human world now? Just take the first ones and see what happens. Your angels are asking you to take those first steps, and they will help you fly. The time is now. Take that first step. Your angels are around you now, which is so beautiful. And the reason I wanted to start with that is that, and when I was feeling into which deck to choose, because I have many decks for your card for the week, I was pulled towards the Archangel Messages for a New Earth from by Ashlyn Mooney, and so it feels very a lot of synergy that I pulled out angels and we were called angels. So the angels are around us right now and supporting us, which I think is beautiful. And we've got as Archangel Azrael, messages of love from beyond. Archangel Azrael, messages of love from beyond. You are loved, and your loved ones that have passed are still with you. While they have left this physical plane and their physical body, their spirit remains and is still very connected to you. You can call on them for support anytime you wish. Literally by thinking of them, looking at a photo of them, just saying a prayer, or lighting a candle for them in your chosen place of worship, or on your own spiritual personal altar, calls their energy to you. Your loved ones are already working for you on the other side with your angels and archangels, helping and supporting you in every aspect of your life. In Ashlyn's case, her grandfather acted as her guardian angel for about 10 years. Sometimes people will say things like, my great-grandmother or great-grandfather came through as my guardian angel. And that's just a beautiful sign that you're deeply connected to this family member. It shows that they're here, listening and working with you to support you in your life. They know and love you so deeply. It might be helpful to think of your loved ones as if they're in the next room. It's like you could shout and they can hear you. Often our loved ones give us messages through signs, smells and symbols that were important to them. For example, a robin is an important family member for Aisling, that her loved ones are supporting her, especially when she was going through a particularly difficult emotional situation. This message today for you is confirmation that your loved ones are listening to you and supporting you right now. If you've been praying or asking them for help and support, this is a reassurance to you that your messages have been heard. Pay attention to your dreams, as your loved ones can use them to communicate with you. Archangel Azrael, messages of love from beyond. How beautiful is that card? How beautiful. And I don't know if you can see, but you've got Archangel Azrael on the phone to heaven, or on the phone to your loved ones, and she's just relaying messages to you. And so this is just simply a nice, beautiful message that your loved ones are around you and supporting you right now. They're here, they listen to you, they're supporting you. And I found that really comforting and really beautiful, and a confirmation for me personally, because of course, you know, I feel and I see and spirit, but sometimes a nice little external confirmation that I'm not going completely mad is useful. And I felt my dad around me so much lately, and I was so surprised because I was just surprised on many levels. It wasn't the time of year I was expecting to hear from him. It's not the time of year where I necessarily will sit and think about loved ones. And of course I think about my dad so much. I love him so dearly. And I miss him so dearly. And I also know that he's likely to be having an absolute whale wherever he is, just having fun. And I wasn't expecting to hear from him. But last week especially, he was around so much and it was so visceral. And so for me, that was confirmation that he really was with me. So I hope that that brings you some confirmation as well. He was just having a whale of it. I was just really surprised. So I hope that supports and helps you, and I hope that honours your heart so beautifully as it did mine. And if you go to my website and the free stuff, there's a free Sacred Soul restoration kit. If you haven't got that, sign up, and there's a hug from your guardian angel meditation, so you can listen to that one and receive a hug from your guardian angel if it's not something that you've seen before. So that's mynaturalhappiness.com. tab free stuff, and then there's a free Sacred Soul restoration kit. In there is, amongst many other things, is a hug from your guardian angel. So yeah, that's your message of love for the week. As always, we've got the space open on the Avebury Goddess Retreat in November. We're just talking about doing another book signing, so hopefully there'll be one of those along the way. And Shine Your Light Goddess, Shine Your Light, the boot camp is open, so come and join us there if it's calling you. But other than that, just I hope that these messages continue to serve your heart so beautifully. And thank you again to the Hen Shop for sharing these messages whilst my Facebook is being sorted. Hopefully I'll get it back. I do want it back. I'm really enjoying the breather, so I'm like, well, maybe it's just going to come back when I'm really ready to step back into that social media world. But yeah, have the most magical week. If I can help and serve you in any way, please reach out. But apart from that, have a magical week and enjoy just settling into the energy of the summer. Summer's here. Love summer. Right, big love to you. Have a magical week. Mwah. Take care. Lots of love.